I'm a big fan of football, but I really hate the NFL. To be more specific, I should say I hate the commissioner, Roger Goodell, and the 31 owners. Fortunately, my team doesn't have an owner. There are many reasons to hate the NFL. The low wages they pay their athletes, fining players and coaches for simply expressing themselves, ruling an interception as a complete catch, and I could go on. But in this video, I'm going to be expressing a more societally important grievance, and that is the unequal attention the NFL pays to breast cancer and prostate cancer. For those of you that don't watch football on a regular basis, or at all, every year since about 2009, the NFL has celebrated October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, by having their players and coaches wear pink apparel on the field. Aside from this looking absolutely horrible, it's also a privilege that's provided to women's health and not men's health. The NFL doesn't allow its players and coaches to wear baby blue gloves or baby blue hats. For some reason, the NFL finds awareness of women's health more important than men's health, and I'll explain why later in this video. For those of you familiar with football and the NFL, you might have noticed that I said the NFL pays unequal attention to prostate cancer. And yes, that's right. The NFL actually does pay attention to prostate cancer, but not very much. I had to do some digging, unlike with breast cancer, where all I had to do was turn on my TV on a Monday night. About 5 years ago, the NFL and the American Urological Foundation got together to create the Know Your Stats campaign to spread awareness about prostate cancer. Their idea of spreading awareness is featuring Hall of Famers that I've never heard of and public service announcements that I've never seen. Now, the world doesn't revolve around me, but I am a part of their target audience. Which would make you more aware? A low-profile PSA, or seeing your team ruining their uniforms with some god-awful color for an entire month? Now, I'm not the only one that has noticed this disparity. The Prostate Cancer Foundation has as well. They've actually petitioned the NFL to dedicate as much attention to prostate cancer as they do to breast cancer. That was in 2010. And still no baby blue gloves. But to be honest, I don't want to see baby blue gloves nor pink shoes. I think there are better ways of spreading awareness than ruining the uniform. It seems very contradictory for the NFL to give priority to women's health over men's health. The vast majority of fans are male, 100% of the coaches are male, the vast majority of the owners are male, and finally you have the main moneymakers for the NFL, the players. The players in the NFL are 100% male, and it is through their very literal blood, sweat, and tears that the NFL earns its money. Without those players risking their health on the field, and the fans buying their products and paying to view their games, the NFL is not the most dominant force in American sports today. So why is women's health more important to the NFL? Why does the NFL alienate those who have contributed the most to their success? Well, the answer is more success and more profit. The NFL had gone as far as it could with their male audience, so when their attempts to spread to an international audience failed, they turned to an audience they could manipulate: women. So the NFL decided that the best way to attract women was to pretend to care about them. I say pretend because the NFL has been around since 1920, and it wasn't until 2009 that they decided women's health was important. And of course, this worked. The female audience of the NFL has grown greatly because of it. Women are filling the stadiums. And these aren't apathetic girlfriends that are just tagging along. These women are enthusiastic and into the game. And the NFL doesn't have to worry about blatantly alienating their male audience. It's not like they're going to stop watching the sport they love. In fact, the male audience loves this. The players love it. Because as we know, real men wear pink.